Demetrius Knox made his first start for Ohio State against Nebraska, graded a champion. We wondered if the Ohio State could make a change at the right guard spot during the bye week, depending how Knox played, filling in for the injured Brandon Bowen. Tim, Doug, Bill, you talked with Demetrius Knox on Wednesday. What was the vibe you got from him, and is there any chance he doesn't start against Penn State?
Before I talked to him, I thought there was a pretty good chance he wasn't going to – not a pretty good chance, but a decent chance he wasn't going to start against Penn State, and we might see the Brady Taylor, Billy Price thing we've talked about. I don't think that's completely off the table, but I did get the vibe talking from Demetrius Knox that something clicked for him. He said he talked with Billy Price and Jamarco Jones, and he described, like, I looked in their eyes and, like, knew that this was serious and, like, I couldn't goof around anymore. They were rolling. They lost a guy, and I needed to step in and make sure they kept rolling. And they did. They played really well. He played well against Nebraska. And we hear about that a lot. You know, guys, for whatever reason, they don't win a starting job. They kind of just, like, hang in the background a little bit and never do anything, and all of a sudden something flips. I think something might have flipped for Demetrius Knox.
We saw Brandon Bowen rolling across in a golf cart with his broken left leg. Again, he's out for the year with his broken leg. Does that make sense to you, Tim, that Demetrius Knox is a guy who was a pretty big-time recruit out of Texas when he got here? That was a pretty good get for them. I certainly thought when he got here that, yeah, this is a guy who's going to be a starter at Ohio State. Does this sound like something to you?
I think so. And again, this is a situation we're talking about 18 to 20-year-old kids coming into college. You know, not all of them are wired the same way. Some guys are wired that, like, you know, they're going to come in right away. They want to own it. They know, they understand that they want to hit the ground running, work hard from day one. And there's other guys where it maybe takes a little bit of time to click in. And, you know, that just comes with maturity. That comes with getting older. And hearing that story about Knox, you know, about looking at Billy and Jamarco and understanding what the moment is, if that's what gets him going, that I think would be beneficial for Ohio State's line, because what's important with the next 5 games on the schedule and potentially Big Ten title game, he's going to need to be at his best to make sure that offensive line doesn't miss a beat.
They would rather keep Billy Price at center. Yeah. They would like to have the veteran guy at center. That is the first choice. So if there is any reasonable, competent option to play right guard, that's where they're going to go. I just thought there was a decent chance there was not going to be a reasonable, competent option, and they were going to have to do what they had to do to get 5 decent guys on the field. That would maybe be move Price back to guard and put Brady Taylor, the backup, at center. It sounds like they're not going to have to do that. I think they're better off for that. And there is, I mean, Demetrius Knox playing an important role for Ohio State is absolutely what we thought would happen when he got here. If it's happening now, that's good for him. That's good for them. Tim, Doug, Bill, we will see you the rest of this week. It's a bye week, but there's stuff. There's stuff. So keep reading cleveland.com, and then wait till next week for Penn State week. You won't believe it. Okay, bye.